Hey guys, what's happening? This is Hybrid Hobby. We are going to start the stream a little bit early tonight just to get things rolling. We're going to be streaming here probably till about 9 o'clock, 9:30 Pacific time. Let's go ahead and get the stream started, guys. Tonight we are going to be running Amtrak's Adirondack here with EMD F40PH in Phase 3. So we are going to be running that. Looks like here in the fictional route called the Raquette Lake Railway. So Raquette Lake is a workshop item that I did download from the Steam Workshop. This itself is basically available with a couple different actual train simulator add-ons you have to purchase in order to use this route. So I believe one of them is Horseshoe Curve, and I think the other one might be Maria's Pass. I'll have to double check on that, to be honest with you guys. But for the most part, we're going to be running that. It's basically supposed to simulate upstate kind of Maine area where the Adirondack does run. Adirondack was one of my favorite trains when I did work for Amtrak. It was really cool, really special. The riders were always awesome. Good stuff. So I'm really excited here to run this train tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump on board here and get this stream started and go from there, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and read our description of what we're going to be doing here. So let's see. Name of our standard scenario here tonight is going to be the Adirondacks Amtrak number 69. Alright, this time the Raquette Lake Railroad represents the route of Amtrak number 69, the northbound Adirondacks, making its fictional stop at Raquette Lake en route to Montreal. You will be making 2 intermediate stops before reaching Carter Junction. Sounds like a plan, guys. We're going to go ahead now and climb aboard this train. Let's go ahead and launch the scenario here. And a lot of these workshop scenarios are pretty cool. I mean, a lot of it is created by the community here, so it's cool to see everybody's projects, things they've made, their work. It's pretty cool. So we're going to be exploring that here instead of the actual scenarios that are basically equipped with the game. We're going to be trying a lot of the community workshop scenarios here and giving reviews and giving our input on them and seeing how they go here. So let's see here. Our first instructions. Load your passengers here at Raquette, and I will give you the highball soon. Good luck on your run in Montreal today. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and see what we're working with today. Looks like we got Amtrak F40PH number 210 in the lead here. Followed by a couple Amp Lead cars here. Let's go ahead and check out our consist. We got F40PH in the lead. Cycle back here, we have a cafe car. We have a coach. Another coach, and we have a coach following up in the back. So we got a nice little 4-car train here about to run through Maine, the Adirondacks here. Nice little boat there off on the coast. Some nice water too. Let's go ahead and load our train up, guys. So we are loading here at Raquette Lake platform. Go ahead and get everybody on board our train today. I really get a kick out of this route because it's all single track. Majority of it's single track, guys, and that's really cool. That's really unique to Train Simulator. Nice little single track running through the mountains here of Maine. Let's see. Next stop, Eagle Bay. Let's go ahead and jump in cab now, guys. Go ahead and get to the front of our train here. Do a little cycle around. Let's get our lights on. Get going here. Our wipers on because of the snow. Let's go ahead and pop in cab here. Get our lights on so we can see what's going on here. Alright guys, so we are out, so we're going to go ahead and release our brakes. Make sure all the dynamic brakes, train brakes, and everything are released. Go ahead and set our reverser to forward direction. And let's go ahead and give her a little bit of throttle tonight. Alright, here we're going to go ahead and increase our speed to about 15 miles per hour. And from there we're going to slow down just a little bit, just kind of keep it at 15 until we get to that 40 mile per hour speed limit coming up here in a little bit over a quarter mile. Looks like we do have a grade crossing coming up here right away, so we're going to go ahead and sound our grade crossing. Typically, most of you know that's a long blast, followed by a short blast, followed by another long blast. Accelerate a little like we have a yellow signal here in front of us, so we're just going to creep on through here. We're almost at that 40 miles per hour zone, guys, so we can go ahead and bump up the speed when we get a little bit closer to there. So many of you have been asking me lately, where do I find these workshop scenarios? And the actual location where you find these is located on Steam in actually workshops. So you're going to want to get to Steam, get to your Steam program, browser. You can do it on the browser too. Or you can actually even do it in-game as well. And you're going to want to locate workshop. Once you locate workshop, there is a plethora of scenarios. There's more scenarios than I can count. Plenty of stuff for you to download and keep your entertainment level high on this game. Keep the replay value going, guys. So we're going to go ahead now and accelerate to 40 miles per hour here. About 25% throttle here. Looks like I'm climbing a little bit of a grade. Go ahead and give her a little bit of more throttle. I'm going to go ahead and cut her off there. That is our speed limit, and I want to say that is going to be our speed limit for the majority of this route. It's not really a high-speed route. It's more just a nice, mellow cruise in the countryside. So we're going to go ahead and drop our speed just a tad bit. Or excuse me, our throttle. That way we can go ahead and match about 40 here. One thing I'm actually getting used to, and it's stuck in my brain, is I've been playing Flight Simulator a lot, so I'm used to using autopilot now. And coming back to Train Simulator, I really wish we had an autopilot on Train Simulator. That would be cool. That would be honestly cool stuff, and trains in general if you had an autopilot. Select your speed and just let it go, and just pay attention. Obviously, you can control the brakes and everything, but my God, does autopilot make a hell of a difference on Flight Simulator. Imagine. But where's the fun in that? I mean, part of the fun of running a train is keeping an eye on your speed and controlling the speed, so, you know, I could see in the future here with the evolution of locomotives and microprocessors that actually becoming a true thing. And it actually might already be a thing. I just haven't done my research, to be honest with you, lately, but from my knowledge, I don't think there is an autopilot on locomotives. I'll have to check with my guys, but again, from my knowledge, there isn't. But like I said, I can see that definitely in the near future here with the evolution of technology. This F40PH will probably never have that. So we are cruising along here in the snow, running Amtrak's Adirondack here. We're going to do a little exterior view for you guys here so you can see what's going on. And there is our train here. Nice, short, and sweet. Here we go, guys. Now, me being an Amtrak fan and being an ex-employee, I mean, Amtrak holds an extremely special place in my heart. I love all the trains, Stella, Surfliner, Cascades, Southwest Sheep, any long distance. But for some reason, single-level, mid to short distance trains are probably one of my favorite on the whole Amtrak system. I mean, there's something about single-level trains that just, I don't know what it is. It gets me. I mean, Northeast Corridor trains are cool and all, but something about short distance to medium distance Amfleet equipped trains is awesome. It just reminds me of the golden age of railroading. We had streamliners running the rails. That's all you really saw out there with Bud Stainless cars. I mean, it kind of gets a little bland these days, seeing bi-level after bi-level after bi-level. So it's, I mean, I love Superliner cars too, but it's awesome seeing Amfleets anymore. They're a dying breed. I mean, out here on the West Coast, we don't really see too many Amfleets. Every now and then we've got a mothball train equipped with Amfleets, but for the most part, nothing like there is on the East Coast and the Midwest. You guys have it good. And to be honest with you guys, I still haven't made it out to the Northeast Corridor. It's one of my things, my bucket list here I plan on doing here one day is getting out there and riding the Acela around. Starlights and Southwest Chiefs, and you name it. Still good stuff though. You guys got to go on the Coast Starlight if you haven't been on the Coast Starlight. Coast Starlight is truly where it's at. It's some really nice stuff there. You got the Pacific Parlor car. Pacific Parlor cars worth the price of admission alone. If you do travel on the Coast Starlight, guys, make sure you get a room. Make sure you get a roomette. Make sure you get a deluxe bedroom. I know deluxe bedrooms can be very expensive, but the roomettes are worth it. One of the coolest things is anytime you travel with Amtrak and you get a room accommodation, all of your meals are included with the ticket. So you can go ahead and get the Amtrak steak for lunch, for dinner. You can get the Amtrak burger for breakfast. You can get 3-egg omelet for breakfast as well, and never have to spend a dime out of your wallet. It's all included with your price on your room. So my best advice to y'all: you travel Amtrak, make sure you get a room. No other way to do it. And if you need advice on how to book a trip or where to book a trip or when, where, what rates, hit me up. I can help you guys out. That was my job when I worked there. I was in sales. I was in specialties. I mean, support. And yeah. Just if you guys ever need any information on booking with Amtrak, always feel free to send me a message or anything like that. I'm definitely here to help. All right, so getting back to our run here in the Adirondack, we are cruising along here. We got about 5 miles to go till we get into Eagle Blade platform. So we do have a little bit of ways to go here. Hope you guys are enjoying the scenery here. If you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to type it in the live chat. I am right here on it. I will be able to respond to you. Any shout outs, anything like that, just feel free to give me a hi. We're going to watch our speed here. Oh, ooh, that was so close. We almost were speeding there, but somehow, some way I caught it by 0.1 of a mile per hour. And we saved ourselves from getting a speeding message there. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, guys, so we are still cruising along here. After this run, I will do a little bit more high speed for you guys. Don't worry. But I have been dying for probably the last 3-4 weeks to run this scenario. I've never run it. This is my first time running it with you guys. I wanted to wait for a special occasion because this seemed like a really cool scenario to run. So again, this is my first time running this. So far, pretty cool. I like it. Nice and mellow. Nice cruise through. You got some Amtrak here. Got an F40. Everyone loves F40s. I love F40s. Can't go wrong with an F40. Much really going on outside the cab here. We're not really going to probably get any other traffic, to be honest with you, on the line here. This is a single track route, so I seriously doubt we're going to see any trains coming our way or headed our exact direction. But you never know, we may be in for a surprise here. I'm going to go ahead and switch us out again to our exterior view just so we can watch and get a nice view of all the scenery and the train passing through here. Go ahead and switch our HUD off here. I really like this route in the sense that I completely feel lost and away from civilization. This is nice. I mean, I don't see any buildings, any cities, any towns, anything like that. I just have trees and snow and mountains as far as the eye can see, which is pretty cool. I mean, honestly, the city levels here and there, they do start getting a little bit, I don't know, I want to say repetitive. I mean, I'm a really big guy on, I'm really big on scenery. I love scenery, I love nature, I love the mountains, I love hiking, I love everything about nature. I mean, I really don't spend that much time in the city, you guys. On the weekends, I do my best to get out of here. I'm from SoCal, Los Angeles area, and it is a mess here. It's a disaster. So, I mean, as soon as that calendar hits Saturday, I am gone, and I am away from here. I go to our local mountains, local deserts. I'm a big-time skier. I love skiing. In fact, I got a skiing video coming up pretty soon. I just went to the local mountains this weekend, did a nice run, got some jumps in. I do a lot of freestyle. I'm a freestyle skier, so I do A lot of jumps, like to get air, things like that. So you guys are gonna come see that pretty soon. So there's a lot about me you guys don't know. I mean, I am new to this. It's awesome getting to meet all you guys, see you guys, and see you guys viewing my my videos here. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I mean, I'm very new to this, so I'm still getting the hang of everything. And just bear with me. I know some of my streams might not be the highest quality compared to others, but I'm trying, guys, and I swear to you, and I promise to you that you give me a few months and hybrid hobby will be amazing. I'm truly trying to give this my all, guys. I mean, I'm busy. I got a full-time job. I work. I do my thing. And honestly, the only thing I like to do when I come home is just jump on my computer and connect to you guys, share with you guys what I'm doing here. We all get to play Train Simulator together. And I honestly see that as kind of a plus to this. I mean, Train Simulator does not have any multiplayer, so to me, streaming is kind of like multiplayer. It's kind of cool, you know. I'm getting to interact. You guys get to watch me play. It's almost like you're the passengers aboard my train here, and I'm talking to you guys, or you're in the cab with us. You know, it's just pretty cool. Very cool stuff. So it looks like we're headed down a grade here, about a 0.7% grade. So we're gonna have to just watch the brakes here and keep our speed moderated as we descend this grade here, guys. Things on this game, one of those challenging is inclines and grades. You gotta keep an eye on what's going on here. You gotta keep that speed modulated. You can't speed. This train will lose control right out from under you, and it will speed down this hill, and you will fail your scenario. Always want to make sure we get this train nice and modulated. In fact, I'm gonna be using my dynamics right now. I'm gonna keep the dynamics on about 25% just to keep things modulated here. That's what I should have been doing to begin with. See, dynamics are very tricky. Now we are speeding because I messed up the dynamic brakes, guys. Each locomotive is a little different when it comes to dynamics, so that's one thing you have to get used to, is the way each locomotive's dynamic brakes do work and operate. This F40, I mean, the old locomotives like this F40 are a little bit different than the more modern locomotives with dynamic brakes. The new, more modern locomotive dynamic braking is much more easier. It's incorporated with the throttle. This is going to be a totally separate dynamic brake lever here. And the thing is too, is some dynamic brakes bite a hell of a lot harder than others. So that's one of the things, like I was saying, is getting used to each locomotive's different style of braking. And we are going a little bit too fast here, guys. Let me slow this bastard down. Alright. Jesus Christ. So that's one of the biggest things, guys, is paying attention to the speed, modulating, using dynamic brakes. I got a little sidetracked there talking to you guys, and I failed to pay attention to exactly how fast we were going. Just like the Metrolink engineer who started his cell phone and crashed in the Union Pacific Chain Transport, God rest everyone's soul. Just kidding. But yeah, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. It's not for the faint of heart. You're running a locomotive. You know, pay attention to what you're doing. And we got a 35-mile result coming up in just a second here, so I need to pay more attention so that I'm just talking on the stream. See if we can get our speed down. Now we're gonna have to cut down half of our speed in 0.12 a mile. Do you think we can do it, guys? Just a little bit of wheel slip here. And we are going to do it. Let's go ahead and stop that. Brakes off here. And that was one of the most horrible stops I've ever done on Train Simulator. Part of it is I'm not paying much attention. I'm more so talking, and I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, so cruise in here. This is just a mess. Guys, I normally don't play this bad right now. I have no idea what the hell is going on. Oh, come on. Alright. Go ahead and make our stop here at Eagle Bay platform. now at Eagle Bay platform. We're going to go ahead and load up our train here. All our passengers on board, get everybody ready to go. And continue on our journey. This stop seems a little bit longer than normal. I'm going to go ahead and get to our exterior view here of the train, see exactly what is going on out here. So this seems like a little bit of an extended stop, so we might have to take a bit of a break here while we wait to continue our journey. Wow, this is actually extremely long stop. So we aren't going to be departing till 11:56. So we have a 6-minute layover here, it looks like, at Eagle Bay platform, which is very strange, but I'll have to write to the creator of the scenario and ask him what's going on with that. I mean, it could be modeled after an accurate time schedule. I'll have to double check that. This isn't even really an actual stop. All kind of fictional, so I'm not sure why we have such a long station stop right now, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and keep this train stopped at the station. I'm going to grab a beer downstairs. I'll be right back, and we'll continue on our run here, guys. Give me about 2 seconds to be right back. What's up, everybody? I am back. Tonight, we are running Amtrak's Adirondack Train 69 here through Raquette Lake Railway's fictional route. It's just a simulated run on the Adirondack through the main area. About it here. So we're paused right now and stopped. Not paused, but we're stopped at Eagle Bay platform, loading up here at the station stop. We're scheduled to depart in about 4 minutes at 11:56 in the morning here. So we got about 4 minutes still at the station, guys. We'll be departing here in just a second. Tonight, actually, I'm drinking a new beer here. It's Guinness Blonde American Lager. This is a new beer I just saw at the store this evening when I was picking something up on the way home from work. So just want to give you guys a heads up on the kind of beer we're drinking tonight. This is Guinness Blonde American Lager. So far, it's pretty good stuff. I'm actually very surprised with this. It tastes like a typical Heffenweizen kind of blonde ale. There's nothing too special, nothing bad, right between. I like it. Nice and smooth. I'll let you know in the morning if I have a headache or not. Just kidding, guys. Alright. So we still got a few minutes here at the platform while we're waiting to depart. In the meantime, why don't we get a look out at this F40? This thing looks pretty sweet. I've been sitting here waiting with you guys too, and I'm looking at this locomotive, and this is probably one of the best profiles I've ever seen of this locomotive. I'm going to have to get a screenshot of this. This is just sweet. I mean, I usually use this locomotive on the surf line running the San Diego, but here in the snow, this thing looks awesome. That white totally reflects in contrast with the ground. Oh yeah. Very, very handsome locomotive. By far one of my favorites of all time. F40PH. Can't go wrong, guys, like I always say with an F40. Not really much room for error with these bad boys. Design, power, reliability, everything about them. That deserves another picture just for that. Oh yeah, look at that. Sexy. Sexy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and check with our conductor here. We still got about 2 minutes till we depart Eagle Bay platform. Once again, we're about 2 minutes till we depart. So we're just hanging out here waiting to get on the road. Looks like we're in a nice little small town here. I'm going to go ahead and tour around, see what's going on. Keep in mind, we got about a minute 35 to go mess around here in this town. So we're going to go tour around while our train's here at the station. We'll walk the station here like we're an actual passenger. Got our train. Ooh, very cool, very cool. I don't know if I've ever even done this before. This is awesome. This. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, girl? I mean, do we really have that many passengers here to sit at the station that long? Where's everybody at? Hey, you! Get on my train. Okay, where'd you go? Guess she's on my train. Alright, let's see how much time we have. And we have about 35 seconds to a minute. Excuse me, we have about a minute left to our train to schedule to depart. So I'm going to slowly make my way over here back to the cab. We're going to hop on board and make sure we don't miss our train, guys. Hey, get on the train, you're going to miss it. Get in here. Climb the ladder. Now, if this is Train Sim World, we could actually be doing this right now, which probably a year from today, maybe a year and a half, a year from today, guys. Mark my words, we probably will be doing this playing Train Sim World with an F40PH. Remember that. Mark my words. Let's go ahead and get in this locomotive here. And we are now in the locomotive, ready to depart Eagle Bay and continue on our journey here, guys. Let's go ahead and get rolling. We got about 10 seconds roughly till the scheduled departure time. 11:56 and 35 seconds is upon us. And it's almost here. And nothing happened. So that's interesting. How much longer we're going to be at the station, I'm not too sure. Let's switch our dynamics, get us off our brakes, just make sure our locomotive brakes on independent. And we're still waiting at the station, guys. I have not been cleared. We still have a red bar here from the conductor. We're basically just chilling, sipping on some Guinness Blonde beer here. Don't tell the road foreman, please. And that's about it. Let's see here. Meantime in our cab to pass some time, guys. So we got some strobe lights. Go ahead and turn those strobe lights on. Oh, cool. We can turn them to red. No way. Did that even do anything? Oh, sweet. The emergency light's flashing. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Look at that. Where'd it go? There it is. I've always wanted to see one of those actually functioning on an F40. Seen, I'd say only a handful of Amtrak F40s in my life. I was very young when they were still using them. I would want to say, most of my knowledge of these things was in the 90s, early 90s, middle 90s. But by the time I came of age, Amtrak Genesis were always already out on the line. So we are clear to go. We go ahead and turn our strobes here off from red and go ahead and switch them to automatic here. So that way we're good to go. Go ahead and proceed. Forward, brake off, throttle up. Let's go, guys. 15 mile per hour speed limit, so we want to watch it here coming out of the station until we get to that 40 mile per hour zone right after the bridge. Right, get things rolling. Alright, so we are on the way here. Looks like our next stop is going to be Adirondack's platform. And looks like that is about 6 miles away. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention to the speed there. Let me slow us down a little bit. So we're about 6 miles away, and our ETA is about 12:15 and 57 seconds. Let's go ahead and get rolling. We're about to cross over to the 40 zone here. We're going to bump our speed up. get up to about 40 miles per hour, and cruise on in to Adirondack's platform. Alright guys, so we just crossed over into 40 mile per hour zone. We're going to go ahead and put our throttle up to about 50% here. Get our speed picked up, make sure we stay on schedule with everything. Remember, we have to be there about 12:15, and right now our ETA is about 12:16. So we are a little bit behind, not terribly behind, just a tad bit. Chances are we're going to catch up with that and be right on time to get to Adirondack's platform, which will be very cool. We are. For many reasons, very cool. One, like I always say, my road foreman will not yell at me. The last thing I want is my road foreman to yell at me. He's very mean. Alright, so we are going to mellow out about 40 mph here, just cruise on in. And for those of you who have just joined the stream, you want to see what we are running here. We have an Amtrak Adirondack train here, cruising through upstate Maine. A nice 4-car consist. Nice winter day, guys. Nice, neat cruising through the tunnels. About a 1% grade, so I'm going to go ahead and increase the throttle just a tad bit so the engine maintains speed, or the train maintains speed here, guys. We're going to want to level it out about 40, like I was saying, and keep it there. We're going to want to pay close attention to our speed. That way we do not get any more speeding warnings or violations. Alright guys, so if any of you are interested in the specs that I'm running this game on, I am running a, I believe an Intel i7 processor. What else do we got here? We have an NVIDIA GTX 1060 graphics card. We are running with about 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. And this game runs freaking flawlessly. I can do whatever I want in this game and throw whatever I want in it, and it runs amazing. I'm actually playing right now, guys, on a 55-inch LCD TV, 4K TV, and the game is just coming through amazing, perfectly. When I put this thing actually on my computer monitor, you throw anything you want in Train Simulator, it will not lag, not delay, anything like that. I've seen a lot of videos from a lot of people on YouTube with a lot of bad quality, or excuse me, horrible graphics, low FPS, things like that. If you want to run Train Simulator, play Train Simulator, and provide the community with actual nice videos for Train Simulator, please make sure you have the hardware, you know, in order to run this game. It's a very, very demanding game, and there's nothing worse than than going on YouTube and seeing some of these community created videos, and it's just horrible FPS, horrible graphics, horrible quality. I mean, it's not that. I don't know where I'm going with this, but long story short, Train Simulator is a very demanding game, guys, and as a community we have to come together. If we're going to make high quality content, we have to make sure it's quality content, otherwise it's going to get saturated and the community is going to turn very toxic. So just a little bit of heads up here, guys. If you're going to be running Train Simulator, we're going to be posting, as a community together, posting awesome videos on YouTube. Let's try to make sure we keep them high quality, guys. Again, this is a very high demanding game, so you need to know what you're getting yourself into before you start playing this game. Just a little bit of a heads up. That was Hybrid Hobby's opinion. But again, though, like I said, I mean, to be honest with you, for me, guys, I wanted to play this game so bad for the last year, and I've never been into PC gaming. And, I saw what I wanted. I worked my ass off. I saved my money for this computer. I built my computer and my build. And I have literally, I want to say, enjoyed every single cent I put into this build. Train simulator and just experiencing it on full graphics, no compromises, nothing like that, is worth the price of admission alone, guys. Trust me, it's amazing. So we're going to go ahead and apply our brakes, come into a 20-mile-per-hour zone. We're going to hit the dynamics here just a little bit. One thing I am noticing here is the dynamics on the F40 do bite very, very hard, so we want to make sure we apply those very, very sparingly here. You don't want to get any abusive like we were earlier to the platform. And now, I'm usually running F59s and P42s, more modern Amtrak powered, so to me, I'm not really used to this F40. This is probably one of the first times I've actually controlled and powered one of these locomotives for a longer duration of time, and this locomotive is, I don't want to say it's old school, quote unquote, but it is acting like an old school locomotive, diesel age. Reminds me totally of the 70s era, totally of the 70s era. Nothing like an F59. The F59 is almost cheating when you drive it, it's too easy. Alright guys, so we are crossing over into a 20-mile-per-hour zone here. Looks like we're just going to be cruising through here. I'm not sure why it's a 20. We'll probably know here pretty soon. Probably because of this curve. It's a pretty tight curve. This radius is very tight. I probably would assume at 40 we might have had a chance to flat the tracks here. Once again, guys, this is my first time ever playing this scenario, so I am playing this, and you are watching me, playing this the first time through. Never done it before, I have no idea what to expect. We are in this together, guys. So we're going to be in this 20-mile-per-hour zone for a few here. It looks like I don't see any other speed limits coming up anytime soon within the near future. So we are just going to be cruising at about 20. So it looks like we are actually early in Adirondack's platform. Our ETA is about 12:13 right now. Looks like it's increasing though. So we got about 2 minutes lead time on that. That could decrease very significantly, very rapidly as well. This whole section is a 20-mile-per-hour zone. It looks like due to the restrictions on these curves here. I'm gonna go ahead and just coast through here. One thing I really wish this game had, and a lot of simulators have, I really wish there was actual radio chatter or actual CB radio chatter with dispatch, the locomotive, the trains and stuff like that. That would make this game a completely different experience. Any game. I mean, Flight Simulator, you can still talk to ground control and traffic control and stuff like that by, kind of text version. But as far as actually verbally hearing things and hearing radio chatter, a lot of simulator games are severely lacking that. And I know they have it as background music or background sounds and everything like that, but to actually have a feature where we actually have true radio chatter, we're able to communicate with the AI, that's what I'm waiting for, guys. And that is the point where I will become more than addicted to Train Simulator and probably never leave my house. Yeah, we're speeding again. We're going down to 2.5% grade. I need to slow this train down ASAP. Holy shit. Alright. What's crazy is this doesn't even look like a grade. It looks like we're going uphill, but we're going downhill. Oh shit. I am not paying attention. I'm too busy entertaining you guys. Come on, slow this damn train down. The hell? gotta be kidding me. Come on. This is the part of train sim that does get frustrating. I don't even see a visual grade in front of me, and yet our train is trying to escape the brakes here. I mean, a 2.5% grade is pretty heavy there, guys. So let's go ahead and keep everything modulated. I need to go ahead and put on the dynamics just a tad bit here. So there goes the dynamics kicking in. Yeah, these F40 dynamics bite freaking extremely hard. Jesus Christ. They kick in super late, and then when they kick in like a freaking Aunt Flo when she hits on the third week of the month. Jesus Christ. I know that because I had a girlfriend that was just... Oh, let's not go there. This is actually probably, so far, the most challenging part of this whole scenario is this downgrade. These goddamn dynamic brakes. I'm freaking sick and tired of them. Come on! Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Excuse me for my language, guys. Okay, I have no idea what the hell is going on, why we're shooting our speed up so much right now. We are in loads of trouble. This is just embarrassing, guys. I have no idea what the hell just happened. Probably another one of the most embarrassing moments on Train Simulator right there is dealing with the godforsaken dynamic brakes on an F40PH. Jesus H. Christ. Definitely not my favorite locomotive to operate. Still a beauty to look at, though. Oh, come on! I look away from my screen for 1 second, guys. 1 second. I guess we really got to be in tune with what's going on here. Wow, this is a gnarly grade. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I feel extremely embarrassed for driving this train like shit. That's the only way to describe it. That was horrible right there on that downgrade, guys. I don't know what was going on there with anything. I probably need to brush up on my F40 skills here, read the manual a couple more times so I can use these goddamn dynamic brakes again on this thing. Jesus Christ. Alright, get the hell out of my train. Alright guys, we are stopped at Adirondack's platform here. Looks like we are scattered apart about 12:15 and 57 seconds, so we got a little bit of time to go here. Alright, looks like we're still waiting on our conductor here to get us out of Adirondack's platform. One thing I do have to say about this current scenario, I have a little bit of constructive criticism here. These station stops are a little bit too long. And it's kind of, to me, honestly, I mean, I know a lot of you might maybe like it, but to me, it's ruining the fun factor of this is sitting at this damn station for so long with nothing else going on. There's no passing trains, there's no AI traffic. These station stops need to be a little bit shorter. So that's one thing I do have to say about this negatively. But other than that, so far so good. That grade we just came down from, I was not really prepared for, nor was I even aware it was there. That was pretty gnarly. In a 4-car Amtrak train, we still experienced the brute force of that grade. So you play this level, you play this scenario, watch out for the grade before Rondack's platform. It's pretty gnarly. 2.5% is pretty decent grade. Alright guys, so we got about a little bit over a minute till we depart here, so we're going to go ahead and do another exterior view, check out everything here, see what's happening with the train. Oh, that looks sweet. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot. I love screenshots. I'm part of a model railroad club too, guys, and honestly, ever since I've got into this game, I have had way more fun playing Train Simulator than running model railroad trains at my HO scale train club. I mean, honestly, the freedom you get with Train Simulator is out of this world. You can literally do whatever you want, run whatever you want. No one has to say anything to you. You don't have to argue with anybody. You do what you want. This is your world. These are your trains, and you don't have anybody else to tell you anything about it. So do what you want, guys. Train Simulator is where rail fans can truly express their freedom and live in the world of trains. Do whatever the hell you want. That's what's so great about this. And like I said, I've been a not hardcore, but I've been a model railroader for majority of my life, and I have not had as much fun as I have playing Train Simulator as I do. Excuse me, I have not had as much fun running model trains as I do playing Train Simulator. This game is just awesome. Couple more screenshots here before we depart, guys. Some photo ops. Alright. Sorry for the paparazzi dudes. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is sweet. I love this route. This is a pretty awesome route. Very, very cool route. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead now and pull up our heads-up display. We're going to jump back in the cab. We're going to get ready for our departure. Looks like we're a minute over of our scheduled departure, or that maybe was our scheduled arrival. I don't think this actually has a scheduled departure now that I'm pressing. Interesting. Alright. So our next stop is Carter Junction. That'll be our final destination here for this scenario. So we're going to go ahead and get rolling there. And I'm going to try not to speed and pay attention to all the controls and see what we can do with this last little run here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and release our brakes. Make sure our throttle is up to about 13%. Damn, man, this F40 is freaking sensitive. Again, guys, honestly, this is probably one of my first times actually running this F40 for a distance here. I've only really tried it out, tried the functions, but I never really ran it. Alright, so we're crossing over in into a 25 mile per hour zone here. We're going to go ahead and increase our speed. About 25 miles per hour here. And we're going to keep an eye on our grade this time, guys. We're at 0.2% of a grade, so I'm going to make sure we keep everything nice and dandy here within speed limit. Got a nice little exterior shot here. You're going to sort of cycle it around. Engineer's perspective. I'm going to run this bad boy right now like this. Just for the remaining little duration of our trip. Looks like we've got about 2 miles to go till we get to Carter Branch Platform. Strange, I thought we had a completely different stop, but okay. So it appears our next stop is Carter Branch platform. It looks like we got a little bit of misinformation here from the scenario. This is Carter Junction, which actually might be located at the junction. I'm not 100% sure, so don't hold me to that yet. We'll just see here very shortly. Come on, train. One thing I mean, honestly, it might not really matter, but it kind of disheartens me about this scenario is the lack of anything above 40 miles per hour. I mean, this is purely meant for just cruising. And, you know, local freight trains and things like that. There's not really a mainline run here. There's not really anything high speed, high volume. This is total backcountry. East Coast rail line. Typically not something we would find over here on the West Coast. That is the fun in it, though. That is the whole point of Train Simulator, is to experience different things and being able to experience those different things. Alright guys, so we are rounding this bend here. We got about 1.5 miles out of Carter Branch platform. I assume we're going to be stopping there. I don't know if that's going to be the end of the scenario because we were told that the end of the scenario is Carter Junction. Carter Branch, I assume, is the junction. The branch, or the junction is the junction of the branch, so that's what I'm assuming. I'm gonna go ahead and pop us back in the cab here, guys. Looks like we've got about a 15 mile per hour zone coming up here pretty soon. And after we're playing Train Simulator here today, guys, our stream is gonna switch over to Flight Simulator. We're gonna do our nicely evening flight here. I am still trying to get landing down on Flight Simulator. I just started playing Flight Simulator X about maybe, I would say about a week ago. And I have all the settings set to max realism, just like I do here in Train Simulator. There's no other really way to play these games. And I'm having a hell of a time trying to land the damn plane. You know, I've been flying big jets, experimental planes, things like that. Not really prop planes, but jets. Get way more of a kick out of jet planes. But I gotta say they are extremely difficult to land. Keep your speed slow. So as soon as we're done here, we're gonna go ahead and pop ourselves in an airplane, and we're gonna go ahead and take off in the skies of Flight Simulator. That will be in about I'd say about 20 minutes. Right now it is about, what time we got? It is about 8:26 Pacific Standard Time here on the West Coast in Southern California. We're going to be doing our, like I said, our nice evening flight here, probably somewhere here in the SoCal region. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know. Most likely we're going to be streaming on Twitch. We'll probably come back to YouTube later on tonight, guys, but we're going to head over to Twitch after this, stream a little Flight Simulator, and then come back here, round off the evening on YouTube. Looks like we are almost at Carter Branch platform. We are about 0.35 mile out. I'm gonna go ahead and start slowing the train down. We got a 15 mile per hour zone ahead of us. Hit the brakes here, slow her down. Slow her down. Alright, release them here. Notice we do have a 1% grade, so we have to modulate our speed coming in here. Just keep an eye on it. almost here at Carter Branch platform. We are arriving any second. Go ahead and hit our bell on. Going for a nice stop here. We're going to want to stop our locomotive just short of the signal bridge, so we'll go ahead and apply the brakes to full service here. Alright. So I'm going to load the train here at Carter Branch, and we will see what happens next. Alright guys, so we do have some time again here at this platform, and this goes right in my complaint zone here, but it doesn't matter for this one because this scenario is complete. Alright guys, so we have our message here from dispatch or whoever. Good run. We will be here until about 12:30 scheduled departure, and our scenario is complete. So we're going to get off this train. We're going to let the rest of the crew sit here and wait, and we are going to do something else, guys. Let's go ahead and